And welcome in, everyone. Steve Lennox, Lennox on Baseball live stream podcast as we recap day number 40 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Before we get underway, we encourage you, and we do appreciate the support. Log on to YouTube, our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and our audio version of our daily recaps also available via Spotify as well. You can follow us on the X, formerly known as Twitter, at LenoxOnBaseball. Before we get to That's Baseball and our recaps, we have our next card up. 8 cards in, 8 cards to go. Opened up a pack of 2023 Topps baseball cards a little over a week ago. We've got our next card up today. We've had Adley Rutschman, we've had Sonny Gray, Aaron Judge as well. Johan Duran, still getting that name down. Now I'm hearing Johan, but Johan Duran, closer for the Minnesota Twins, although he's also becoming their 8th inning guy as well. Rocco Baldelli has put him in situations, did it over this past weekend against the Red Sox, where best 3 hitters in the lineup were right there in the 8th inning. Boom, he pitched the 8th inning, and then they went to another reliever to close it out in the 9th inning as well. So next card up, we go a little A.J. Minter, Atlanta Braves, and a little bit different there with the shot as well. So A.J. Minter, card number 9 in our set of 16 from our 2023 top set that we opened up a little over a week ago, and love going through these baseball cards. Again, hit it right off the bat with Adley Rutschman and Aaron Judge over the first 2 days. Let's get into That's Baseball. Monday, Willie Mays, Hall of Famer, the Say Hey Kid, celebrating his 93rd birthday. The Hall of Famer, absolutely one of the best hitters of all time in Major League Baseball, once quoted as saying, "I can never understand how some players are always talking about baseball being hard work. To me, it's always been a pleasure, even when I feel sort of draggy after a doubleheader." The black and white photos of Willie Mays playing stickball in the streets of Harlem with kids during his career with the New York Giants, going there in the morning, then going out to the ballpark. Those pictures, those black and white photos are truly amazing, and shared all over social media on Monday to celebrate Willie Mays' 93rd birthday. But those black and white photos of Willie Mays on the streets of Harlem playing stickball, that's baseball. Let's get into it. Recapping day number 40 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Mr. Keller went the distance. Walker Buehler also coming back. And we get into it with the Phillies wrapping up their series at home against the Giants on Monday. Couple storylines here. Phillies win again. They're hot. And now leading the NL Eastern Division by a couple of games over the Braves, who suddenly cooled off. The Braves and Red Sox get a series underway tonight in Atlanta. Phillies home runs from Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber rang the bell with a series sweep against the Giants, taking the finale 6-1 on Monday afternoon. Phillies take all 4 in that series. They extend their win streak to 6 in a row overall, and they have now won 10 straight at home. Harper, 3-run shot. That in the 5th inning made it 4-0. Harper with the bomb, his 8th on the season. Schwarber later in the 8th inning, capping the scoring off with a solo shot, his 8th on the year as well. And Alec Boehm did go 0 for 4 in the ballgame, snapping his impressive hit streak at 18 straight games. Phillies, Zach Wheeler, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, unearned run. Did a terrific job, 1 walk, season high 11 strikeouts. Phillies lost Wheeler's first 4 starts of the season. They now have won his last 4 outings. Monday, his 3rd game of the season with 10 or more strikeouts. Wheeler now pitching to a 1.64 earned run average. One of the storylines as well, Giants going with rookie Mason Black, who made his Major League debut, getting his start in the series finale against the Phillies on Monday. Black is from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Went to Lehigh, 3rd-round pick by the Giants organization back in 2021. Going into the season, touted as the 7th best prospect in the Giants organization, according to MLB Pipeline. Grew up a Phillies fan. Debut, 4 1/3, 8 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, did give up a home run to Bryce Harper. Phillies again have won 6 in a row, but Mason Black making his big league debut right in his backyard against the team that he grew up watching, against the team where he went to the ballpark to watch them as well. growing up, and we'll see if he can stay in the rotation for the Giants going forward. Got off to a good start, did give up the home run again to Bryce Harper, but certainly one that he'll remember with friends and family at the ballpark in Philly. In Pittsburgh Monday night, Pirates starter Mitch Keller finishing what he started. Keller went the distance. Second career complete game effort. Pirates taking the opener against the Angels by a score of 4-1. Keller, 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, 109 pitches, 75 for strikes. Only run he allowed, a home run, a solo shot to Zach Neto. Edward Olivares, first career grand slam at the major league level, that in the third inning, accounting for all 4 runs for the Pirates in their victory against the Angels. Keller, again, complete game effort, 7th from a big league pitcher so far this season. I actually think that's 7 different pitchers with complete game efforts, 7 early May. That's pretty good, right? Walker Buehler making his first big league start in almost 700 days. Walker Buehler coming back from his second Tommy John surgery. It was also Star Wars night at Dodger Stadium, so they had a terrific crowd on hand. Buehler quoted in the LA Times saying his walk-in from the bullpen to go to the dugout on the first base side, one of the coolest moments of his career. Buehler gave up 2 runs in the first inning. Dodgers helped him out, came right back. Betts, leadoff hitter on base. Shohei Ohtani, boom, home run, 2-run shot. And then Freddie Freeman followed that, going back-to-back with Shohei Ohtani to make it 3-2 after 1 inning. And then Nick Gordon touched up Buehler for a home run in the second. That tied the game at 3. Josh Outman right back out there, 2-run home run. In the bottom of the third, or in the bottom of the second, that made it 5-3. Teoscar Hernandez, bottom of the third, capped the scoring for the night with a solo home run. That made it 6-3. That turned out to be the final. Buehler did not allow a run in the third, did not allow a run in the fourth inning, got a double play ground ball, 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. Buehler, 4-seam fastball, and I get into this a little bit because I was curious. Baseball savant, it takes time to navigate it and learn where you want to go for what you're looking for, but going along with Baseball Savant while watching a game, it's a new way for me. I really like it. Buehler, 4-seam fastball, 97.6. He was amped up first 2 innings, right? Dave Roberts even said, I don't think we're going to see 96, 97. Boom, right off the bat, Buehler, first 10 pitches, he was at 96, 97 miles an hour. 4-seam fastball, cutter, his 2 primary pitches last night, also worked in a sinker. The sinker was hard, 96 plus as well. Knuckle curve, slider change, but the next couple of days, and we'll see how Walker Buehler progresses, how they use him as well in the rotation. If they can maybe give him an extra day rest every once in a while, that'll be interesting to see as well. But a shot in the arm for the Dodgers for sure. Walker Buehler, again, making his first big league start in almost 700 days. Opened up the season in the minors, made, I think, 6 starts in the minors before getting the start against the Marlins on Monday night at Dodger Stadium. Again, it was Star Wars night in Los Angeles. First meeting of the season between the Tigers and Guardians in Cleveland. Riley Green did lead off the game with a home run for the Tigers, and that was pretty much it. Tigers, that was their only run of the night. Guardians with a run in the first, a run in the sixth, on a home run off the bat of Jose Ramirez, and that was it for the scoring. Guardians win 2-1 over the Tigers, and taking the opener. Tigers have now dropped 4 in a row, and that's 3 straight wins now for the Guardians. They'll wrap up their series on Wednesday, and then will not play again until July. Rays swept by the White Sox in Chicago 2 weekends ago. Opened up their series at the Trop with an 8-2 win over the Sox on Monday night. Rays back to playing winning baseball. Won their 4th in a row, get back to 500 as well with the win on Monday. All 4 victories for the Rays during this stretch in their new City Connect uniforms. Look good, play good. Superstition in there? Absolutely. They weren't scheduled to wear those uniforms on Monday, but they did. Now 4-0, back to 500. And as Billy Chappell said, we count everything in baseball. So a victory for the Rays. And have a night, Harold Ramirez, 4-for-4, double RBI, 3-run score. Johnny DeLuca in the Tyler Glasnow trade to L.A., going from L.A. to Tampa Bay. Sunday's hero against the Mets, and Johnny DeLuca, 2-for-4, home run, 4 RBIs. He delivered a 2-run single in the second to get the Rays on the board first. Then he had a home run, his first of the season, 2-run shot in the fifth inning for Tampa Bay. That made it 5-2 at the time. So again, Rays have now won 4 straight games. Royals 3 runs across in the seventh inning, came back, beat the Brewers 3-2 in the series opener at Kauffman Stadium. Michael Massey, solo home run. Later in the inning, Michael Garcia put the Royals in front for good with a 2-run single. Chris Stratton walked a couple of hitters in the ninth inning, got a double play ground ball, then walked his second hitter of the inning, was able to get the final out to preserve that 1-run victory. And the Royals now 6-6 in 1-run games on the season. Padres and Cubs opening up a 3-game series at Wrigley Monday night. Padres scoring all 6 of their runs in the top of the 6th inning, beat the Cubs 6-3. Padres have now won 4 of 6. And how about Jurickson Profar? He's just, and I said it probably in April at some point, he's just had a very good career. Profar is now up to 25 RBIs. He broke a scoreless tie, 2-run single in the top of the 6th inning. Later in the frame, Luis Capusano cleared the bases with a 3-run double. That made it 6-0. Cubs, Christopher Morel, 2-run home run in the bottom of the 6th. Yan Gomes, a solo home run for the Cubs in the 7th inning. Yu Darvish, 5 scoreless. He picked up the win, his second on the year. Justin Steele making just his second start of the season, first start since late March. And he tossed 4 2/3 innings of scoreless baseball. Steele 68 pitches, 43 for strikes, allowed 3 hits, walked 1, and struck out 2. Padres getting it done right now. They've won 3 of the first 4 of the season series against the Cubs. They won 2 of 3 from Chicago at home back in early April. So right now, the Padres are, Luis Arraez traded for last week. They're going to be an interesting team to watch. The Dodgers haven't run away with the division just yet. We're still in early May, but that's certainly possible. The Diamondbacks, perhaps fatigued from going all the way to the World Series last year, not playing up to what they're capable of, certainly. Twins 12-game win streak snapped by the Red Sox on Sunday. Twins back in the win column with a 3-1 victory at home. And the opener against the Mariners on Monday night. Top 3 spots in the lineup for the Twins Monday night. 0 for 12, 7 strikeouts. Simeon Woods-Richardson, no decision, but another strong outing from Woods-Richardson for Minnesota. 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, a walk, 8 strikeouts. And the Twins are now 4-0 and his 4 starts on the season. You want to eliminate win-loss record for starting pitchers, that's fine. See what the team's record is in those starts. Simeon Woods-Richardson and the Twins are 4-0 in his first 4 outings of the season. In St. Louis, Cardinals able to tie things up against the Mets with 3 runs across in the 6th inning. Top of the 7th inning, I don't care what team it is. Your starting pitcher, your bullpen either allows the runs to tie a game up or you lose the lead, especially from the 6th inning on. 7th inning, Brandon Nimmo answered with a home run, a shot to right field. That came off losing pitcher Andrew Kittredge. Mets hold on for a 4-3 victory. They end a 3-game losing streak. Edwin Diaz blew a save opportunity against the Rays in St. Pete on Sunday. Worked a 1-2-3 ninth inning. He notched the save, his 5th on the year. Sean Manaea did get the win. Rare win for a Mets starting pitcher so far early on in the season. Manaea now 2-1 on the year. Okay, the A's, their win streak was snapped over the weekend. They've now lost 2 in a row. Oakland at home against the Rangers led 2-0 through the first 7 innings. Alex Wood, 6 scoreless, 2 hits, both singles allowed, no runs allowed. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 78 pitches, 54 strikes for Alex Wood. Left with an opportunity to pick up a victory. No decision, though. Corey Seager, 1 swing of the bat, boom, 2-0 deficit, turning into a 3-2 lead. Rangers went on, added a run late, and they win the game 4-2 over the Oakland A's. Seager, 2-out, 3-run shot. Again, that gave Texas the lead, and that came in the 8th inning. Alex Wood, again, 6 scoreless, but he takes a no decision in that outing for the A's, who drop to 2 games below 500. That's a wrap on day number 40 of the 2024 Major League Baseball regular season. We close with our Sugar Random Thoughts presented by the Yellow Rose of Talbot Bed and Breakfast in Easton, Maryland. You're in D.C., you're in Maryland, you're in Baltimore, you're considering going out to the Maryland Eastern Shore this spring, summer, or fall, consider a stay at the Yellow Rose of Talbot B&B. Tell my sister Tammy, my brother-in-law Kenneth, that I sent you their way. Over time, this goes back to 1920. Babe Ruth was the first to do it, did it in 20, did it again in the 1921 season, so well over 100 years ago. But think about this. We've had a lot of hitters in the last 20 years with 50 home run seasons, 50 or more, right? But over time, only 31 players in Major League Baseball history have hit 50 or more. It's been accomplished on 48 different occasions going back to 1920. 31 players, 50 or more home runs in a season, accomplished 48 times. With the Mets in St. Louis against the Cardinals, reminded myself last night that I was in the stands in 1985. You might be wondering, how old am I? I'm not going to tell you. I was in the stadium. I was in the seats at Busch Stadium, 1985, when Darryl Strawberry and extra innings hit one off the clock. That home run against reliever Ken Daly for the Cardinals, and the Mets won that game 1-0. Had this thought. What would you think if we allowed hitters to simply call balls and strikes while they're in the batter's box for their at-bat? The hitters get to call balls and strikes. Think about that. Again, that's a wrap on day number 40 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at LenoxOnBaseball, working on an interview for Thursday that we'll send out there via the X at LenoxOnBaseball either later tonight or on Wednesday morning as well. Enjoy your Tuesday of baseball, everybody.